Welcome to the Southeast Bank Financial Aid Workshop Series, your gateway to educational success. At Southeast Bank, we're more than just a bank. We're your partners in financial well-being. We serve Middle and East Tennessee with a full suite of loan and deposit products and services. Southeast Bank's dedication to community involvement and local decision-making are the cornerstone of our success. Additionally, our Education Loan Finance Division provides private student loans to students and parents, as well as offers low-cost student loan refinancing options to borrowers nationwide. Guiding us through our series is Ron Gamble, Executive Vice President for Education Loan Finance, a division of Southeast Bank. With over a decade of experience as a financial aid administrator and nearly 2 decades serving as the Executive Director for the Tennessee Student Assistance Corporation, Ron is a seasoned expert ready to demystify the complexities of financial aid. In this series, we will unravel the mysteries of financial aid, explore the world of student loans, and provide you with insights and information to make informed decisions about your educational journey. Module 1, Introduction to Financial Aid, FAFSA Changes, and the Cost of Attendance.
This presentation is designed to provide information about resources to help students and parents pay for a post-secondary education. The topics we will discuss include what is financial aid, the free application for federal student aid or the FAFSA, cost of attendance, what is financial need, the student aid index, which is a new term, and then we'll talk about categories, types, and sources of financial aid available to students and parents. We will also talk about special circumstances or unusual circumstances which may impact the student and can be considered by the college for their special needs. The first thing we want to know is what is financial aid? Financial aid funds provide students and families with help to pay for post-secondary education expenses. The free application for federal student aid is the main form that you use to apply for many different types of aid. It is completed by current and prospective college students in the United States to determine their eligibility for student financial aid. So you must be a United States citizen or a permanent resident in order to receive assistance and apply for the free application for federal student aid. The FAFSA for the 24-25 academic year has changed. It is very different, so you will need to take care in filling out the information. The FAFSA is scheduled to be available sometime in December of 2023. Normally it is available on October 1 of each year, but this year it is running behind, so you will need to watch for when it actually becomes available. The terminology has changed for families filling out the FAFSA for the 24-25 academic year. This session will focus on that new process. What remains the same? Students will need a studentaid.gov account or FSA ID to start the financial aid form online. Users will be presented with the same questions in the account creation process. Several pieces of information will be needed. They include personal information, the name, date of birth, social security number, account information, and that would be that FSA ID I mentioned with the username and password. Contact information, where do you want your data sent? Communication preferences and challenge questions will be used for verifying your identity if this is needed. Users will be required to use a multi-factor authentication. This is for security protection. Identity match with the Social Security Administration will be completed when the document is filled out and submitted. FAFSA changes. All contributors must have an FSA ID account to access the 24-25 FAFSA form online. We will explain more about contributors as we go through this presentation. There will be an identity match required for each contributor to verify that they are correctly filling out the FSA ID. A verified email address will be required to establish an account. Each contributor would need one of these. Users can apply without entering an SSN or income tax identification number. However, if the student does not have an SSN, they will need to complete a different process that is explained in the FAFSA directions. What are the costs of attendance? Cost of attendance are determined by each institution that the student is considering. They include tuition and fees, room and board, which the board would be the food cost, books, course materials, supplies, and equipment. Transportation expenses is especially important for those attending a community college because in normal circumstances, community colleges will not have campus housing. Miscellaneous personal expenses for those students attending on at least a half-time basis will be considered, and living expenses for students attending on at least a half-time basis. The total cost to be able to attend post-secondary education will be calculated by each institution, which means it will vary from school to school. There are other costs that may be included in a budget. It could be for a study abroad program. It could be for a cooperative education cost. If you are a student that has children, it may include dependent child care. If you are disabled, it may be disability expenses that are associated with you being able to attend classes. All of these things can be considered by the institution as they assist you in being able to attend college.
Thank you for watching the Southeast Bank Financial Aid Workshop Series. We hope the insights and information provided empower you to make informed decisions on your educational journey.